Hi and welcome to my February video blog, and today I'm talking to you from Ostrów Tumski, or Cathedral Island, which you can see all around me. Now, this really is where it all began for Poznan, because this is the oldest part of the city. The first settlements here were built in the 8th and 9th centuries, and by the 10th century this was a really important place for the development of the Polish state, because this was where the palace of the Piast dynasty was. Now, over the centuries, this developed into a religious area of the city, and the cathedral was built here, and lots of churches and nunneries and this kind of thing. And the real centrepiece of Ostrów Tumski is Poznan Cathedral that you can see behind me, a really impressive building. Now, the first parts of this cathedral were built in the 10th century, and it's a really important place in the birth of the Polish state and in Christianity in Poland, because allegedly Duke Mieszko I was baptized here, and this really was the beginning of the entry of Poland into the Christian religion. Now, what you can see behind me obviously has been added to over the centuries. For example, in the 14th and 15th centuries, the cathedral was rebuilt in the Gothic style. Later on, in the 17th century, this was rebuilt again in the neoclassical style. But after the Second World War, when, like many other buildings in Poznan, there was a lot of damage to the cathedral, the conservationists rebuilt it in the Gothic style. So, as you can see, you've got this really impressive red brick facade, and inside the cathedral it's a very austere Gothic style of decoration. And now I'm standing outside Genius Loki. Now, this is an archaeological reserve that was finished in 2012. And the purpose of this place is to show you really how the city was born. When you first go in there to see the exhibition, what they will show you is a film about the origins of Poznan. It's a 3D film, it's really well done, and it's a fascinating story of, the real beginnings of this city. What you can also see is something that was discovered in the late 1990s by archaeologists, and these are original parts of the 8th and 9th century ramparts and the defences that were built around the Piast Palace. What you can also see, and this is actually where this wall was originally located, is a 16th century wall that was built. It's a stone wall, it's very intricate, and it's really amazing to look at in exactly the place it would have been back in, a few hundred years ago. So if you're interested in Poznan and, how things started here, I really recommend this place. It's a wonderful museum to visit.